Hey, you guys, how are you doing? It's your girl Erica Hood Vincent here, your Think Solution Sales Coach and Money Map Strategist. How are you doing on this amazing day? I have my headphones on because I'm in a little bit of a high traffic area. There's been, give me that. Thank you. Sorry, I got my son in the back. There's been like 3 buses that's gone past. I don't know how long. And I'm across the street from a park. So yeah, I have my headphones on. Your strength is in the struggle, and I'm talking about content. So what's happening is you need to post. You need to post on your website, on your social platforms, on video, whatever. You know that you need to post. You know that you need to post consistently. Okay? The problem lies with the types of posts that you need to create to get the results that you want to receive. If you want people to know more about you, the person behind the brand, things of that nature, then obviously that means that you need to post more personable content. But the problem lies is you struggle with sharing who you are. You struggle with people seeing your flaws. You struggle with the fear of being judged, right? But the only way to overcome fear, right, is to find the strength to push through it. The only way to overcome the fear of people talking about you or judging you or something like that is you having the strength to know who you are and for you to admit and know what you've overcome or overcame to get to where you are, and not allowing other people's words to cut you down so much to where you want to go run into a little hole and die. You want to create you struggle with creating personable content because of your flaws. Here's the thing. You were made that way. However you were made, however you look, however your body is shaped, however your facial features or structure is, you were made that way. You need to learn to accept your flaws. I was tell you a quick story for those who don't follow or haven't followed me for a long time. I had a chipped tooth, and if you go back and look at any videos beyond 2018, like so 2017 to like maybe 2015 maybe, I had a chip and a gap in my tooth, and that did not stop me from getting on camera. It didn't stop me from going live. It didn't stop me from booking my one-on-one clients. And I look back, I'm like, oh my God, I shared so much amazing content. But now looking at who I am today, I would need to recreate that content with the new person. But, well, not the new person, but with the new face. You have to understand that the strength that you need to have to get past that struggle, it's already inside of you. And people are trying to buy coaching to more or less, in a sense, develop a sense of strength. Okay? And listen, there isn't anybody who can coach that, right? You can't coach drive. You can't coach a hunger and an ambition. These things are already inside of you, and those things will begin to rise up to the surface when you understand the strength that you have inside of you. I mean, sure, people can motivate you to help you remember and to recognize who you are and what you possess, but the action that you will have to take, that's all you, right? The work that you will have to do to get over it, that's all you. So, I know a lot of people are looking for coaching. I know a lot of people are looking for a magical way to make things happen, to make things appear, to make things disappear. It's all in the work. It's all in the readjustment of your mind. It's all in the readjustment of your thinking. Okay? When it comes to creating content where you're looking for people to, so let's say, I was going to say to give you a response. So let's talk about responsive content, creating audience participation or audience responsive type of content. This goes back to, it's hard for you to create audience participation content or responsive content because you have a fear of rejection. You have a fear of what someone might say, or it's a lack of being prepared. Let me break the two down. So because of your fear of how people may project their opinions onto you, that is stopping you from creating amazing responsive content. The whole point of creating responsive content is so you can get people to answer the questions to what you need to know so you can create amazing products or develop or extend some amazing services that you've had in mind. But you cannot get over that hump, right? Because you struggle with putting the responsive post out there because of what somebody may or may not say. Okay? The second part to that could be a lack of being prepared, right? So you put all of this focus and you put all of this energy into getting the content posted and people are responding, right? And you did not plan or you have not prepared for what happens after they respond. And so your struggle is a full 360, or is it 380? 360. Thank you, son. So your struggle is with a full 360 delivery. You just did the half part, right? You create the content, you put it out there, you got some engagement, you got some responses. Okay, so now what? So now you're just sitting on this information. So when I talk about your strength comes from your struggle, you struggle with creativity. You struggle with the what's next. You struggle with the technology that's needed or the systems that's needed in order for you to create the second part of what you were trying to accomplish. And because you struggle with that, you lose your strength and your level of expertise. Catch that. Because you struggle with that, the lack of completion, right? You lose your ability to have the full picture of what you're trying to accomplish because you don't have a strength in a certain area. But let me say this to you, whether you pay for a course, you pay for a program, an ebook, you spend hours watching YouTube, or you just pay somebody else to do it, okay? You're not going to be received as the person that you are hoping to be looked at as an expert, as someone who has their stuff together, until you find the strength to push through the struggle of not completing things full circle. I hope that makes sense. Your strength comes from what you are struggling with. Because I guarantee you, if you would just admit, if you would just identify where you're struggling and why it is such a struggle for you, right? So first you identify and then you admit where the struggle is and why you're struggling with this so much. And then you take action on turning that struggle into a strength. Most of your problems in growing your business would subside. Most of your problems in growing your business would subside. So a few takeaways I want you to leave this video with is understanding that everybody's going to have a struggle. Everyone has a struggle, myself included. Everyone has a struggle. But at the same time, you need to also understand that everyone has a strength, including you. Everyone has a strength. Sometimes it takes people a little bit longer than others to build up their strength to overcome certain things. But in every milestone or in every progression of your life and or business, you're going to reach a struggle that requires you to dig deeper. You're going to reach a roadblock, a road bump that's going to cause you to dig deeper. And you have to do the work. I also want to leave you with the fact that content is going to be your biggest, as a content creator, as an online marketer, right? Creating content that produces a converting marketing strategy. Creating content that produces a converting marketing strategy is going to require you to have more strength than struggle. It's your girl, Erica Hood Vincent here, your Think Solution Sales Coach and Money Map Strategist. Listen, if you struggle with creating content, if you struggle with the lack of motivation, the lack of support, and you need someone to hold you accountable on a daily basis, listen, I invite you to join the Impact Inner Circle, where we help you and we hold you accountable. We help you come up with content and we help you over those roadblocks. We help you untangle that confusion and give you more clarity that you need so you can build the strength that you must have in order to be out here and be the best content creator and be the best impactor that you can be for your audience on a daily basis. Just go to impactincrease.com. Right there on the main page is our Inner Circle enrollment page. If you have any questions, just leave a comment on that page, or you can hit the contact button on the website and leave me a message. Until next time, be a blessing to others, and you too will be blessed. Take care.